Hi guys, welcome back to another edition of Gary's Movie Emporium. Today I'm doing a bit of an unboxing for the video service Horror Pack. Um, this month I had earlier gotten the DVD pack without any problem, but Horror Pack, the Blu-ray um, option, I got really late this month because the post office was holding it in I don't know, like a storage waiting for to be sent out, and it sat there for 2 weeks, and I'm really concerned about that. I mean, I hope that being in Georgia, that it was a well ventilated area where it's being stored because I don't open my disc right away, but I might open these within the next hour or two just to look at them. But I didn't want to take them out of their packaging until I at least did this video. Uh, this is an unboxing, as I say, for Hoarder Pack. I get the monthly service for Hoarder Pack, and I pay $24.99. There are other options you can do. I did the 3 month before. It's actually kind of better because if you pay for the 3 month, then you don't worry about maybe you're low on funds for a month. But I do the monthly one because that's the one I can afford. I know I pay more that way, but I have to do it the way that it's best for me. But I would like to get the year subscription at some point. Maybe that's down the road because if you get the year subscription, you get a free exclusive Blu-ray, and it's usually something quite pricey. It's like a $25 to $30 exclusive. Well, I know one month they had Children of the Corn limited edition. Um, they've had Jaws. They've had Christine. Um, can't think of the rest of them, but that's the kind of exclusive they have. And the Christine one was a 4K Blu-ray. So, but I'm gonna go and unveil these, and I'm sorry for the delay, but I just wanted to get some of that stuff off my chest about the Hoarder Pack because it is a really good service, and I recommend it. But here's the box that came in. Pretty good sized box for for Blu-ray. I tend to keep these because you never know if I'm gonna trade. But here's the first one. This is a double Salvation 2-pack. It has Priest and Legion. Heaven will unleash hell on earth. Priest is about a post-apocalyptic world. A savage war between man and vampire has raged for centuries. A warrior priest receives word of fresh attacks, but now it's personal. His niece has been kidnapped by a new hive of merciless vampires. To save her, he must break his vow of peace and hunt down the hive before it's too late. It's based on the acclaimed graphic novel and packed with bloodthirsty action. This full-throttle crusade takes you on the hunt for a deadly new breed of killer. That's unrated, and that's I'm not sure what company made that. Screen Gems. That's the Screen Gems. And then Legion, at a remote desert truck stop, the fate of the world will be decided. Evil armies are amassing, armed and united by the Archangel Michael. A group of strangers become unwittingly soldiers on the front lines of the apocalypse. Their mission: protect a waitress and her sacred unborn child from the relentless bloody siege of the demonic legion. Also starring Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid is played in the '70s movie. They're breaking away with the Cutters. And then Rise of Cobra, Gibson from Transformers and Lucas Black. I believe Lucas Black is the kid who played in Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, I believe. But I like both of these movies. They're kind of cheesy in some regard, but I had fun with both. I recommend watching it if you haven't seen it, or at least picking it up. I mean, you really can't go wrong because if you don't like one, you might like the other, and or you might not like either. But still, you get two movies, and I got five Blu-rays this month in my eyes because I got a double pack. And then next up, everybody knows this is from the makers of Paranormal Activity and director James Wan and the writer Lee Whannell. Insidious. I just hope they give us the rest of them because I've been meaning to get these, but it's just kind of been hard. Like I've been focusing on other sets that I need a little more than this series, but from the makers, like I said, of Paranormal Activity. It's a terrifying story of a family who, shortly after moving, discover that dark spirits have possessed their home and that their son has inexplicably fallen into a coma. Trying to escape the haunting and save their son, they move again, only to realize that it was not their house, that it was haunted. Special features: Horror 101 on the set with Insidious entitles. Insidious entities. It looked like entitles. Insidious has some of the most shivery and indelible images I've seen in any horror film in decades. Owen Gleiberman from Entertainment Weekly. This was a really good film. The ending, is really, a major cliffhanger. Is are they going to have a sequel? Back when this came out, are they going to have a sequel? It's like, boy, it sure feels like they need to, the way that ended. And that last image still sticks in my head. I've seen that in the theaters, years ago, but the end, the whole Insidious universe to me is really on the creepy side, but as the sequels have gone on, they've been more comedic. I don't really like that. I ain't against comedy, but I don't like a lot of comedy in horror. I'm more if it's needed, I'd understand, but I hate forced comedy and throughout a horror film. To me, it ruins the horror film as a whole. And then here's the Horror Pack limited edition of Blu-ray. Aaron Kinzer, Marissa Pistone, Spencer Garrett, Harry Lennox, and Doug Jones. That's a really cool cover. I don't know if this is about possession. This is Cruel Will. I can read it to you. Tragedy strikes a married couple, Lily and Paul, when her father dies. Lily brings home the urn, housing her father's cremated remains, forcing Paul to, on a daily basis, face his despised father and lost. Soon after the lid to the urn mysteriously disappears, Paul begins to experience unearthly events which look a twisted joke only he can see. This is an 85-minute movie. It's from 2013. It says it's Larson Bay Entertainment. Never heard of it. Never heard of the company. And on the spine, right there's the number 48. This is the 48th one they've done since they've been established. Horror Pack. So they've did 48 of these. There's a guy on YouTube. If you look him up, he has all the Blu-rays since the very first one they did, and I'm sure he still collects these. So he has all 48 of these. I have not anywhere near that, but I do have probably, I don't know, maybe somewhere like 20 close to 20, 15, 20, somewhere around there. But I just started collecting this year. January is when I first started this, joining up with them. I found out through, I think it's Cool Duder is who I heard it through. But on to the next one and the very last one. A little disappointed. Not that in the movie, I love the movie, but I'm a little disappointed that I got this because this one was all over the Dollar Trees. I think some people got it in Blu-ray, some people got it in DVD, but it's I don't know, the Belko Experiment, and that's Office Space meets Battle Royale, or Battle Royal, however you want to say it. Matt Donato, we got this covered. A bloody satirical Slaughterfest, according to Chris Alexander, for coming soon. It does have a bit of special features, the rules of the game, survival tips, deleted scenes, and a still gallery. Widescreen 2.40 by 1, audio English 5.1. So it's from Orion Pictures. I always liked Orion back in the day. I'm not going to read what this is about. I mean, if you know what Office Space is, and I've never really actually watched Battle Royale, but I hear good things about that. I believe that's a Japanese flick. But if you combine them two, you know you got a fun film here. But that concludes the horror pack for the month of June. This isn't July's. I'm just getting around to getting this one, but I hope you like these horror. I know these videos really aren't targeted for everybody, maybe because there are people that probably don't get this service. But if you're on the fence about it, I mean, it's worth a shot, for you to do it, because you never know what you're going to get in these. I'm not trying to sound like Forrest Gump, but you never know what you're going to get in these. It's a good service. I recommend it. Like I said, if you're on the fence with it, I get it even still, because you're missing out on the numbered exclusives that you get. And I don't know, just say you have extra couple $100 laying around and you want to get the whole year, you could get an exclusive thrown in with your purchase of the 4 Blu-ray, and you're set for the year. If you pay for the whole 12 months, you don't have to worry about your, money month to month about paying for it. But I hope you like this horror pack video. It's highly recommended by me, and I got July's coming around the corner, and I got more unboxing videos to do, and then I got another package I want to do, and then after that I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll do more toy collection videos, but hope everybody enjoyed this video. Stay safe out there, and I'll be back with a video before you know it. Later. Bye.